Kevin Courtney is Joint General Secretary of the National Education Union. What is going on?
Well, Eddie, there's, as you said, U-turn after U-turn. So at the moment, we've got Chartwell's producing those food packs, which are so deficient. Next week, we're supposed to change to a national voucher scheme. That's the third week of January. And then as we understand it, schools will be providing those vouchers for the next 4 weeks. And then there's a complete change for the half-term week. And then we'll go back to schools doing it again as well. And what is the point of creating that extra confusion in the system? Confusion for parents about who's going to provide the voucher. Confusion that you're talking about where are you going to go and get the voucher from? And it would be much more sensible, having set up a national voucher scheme that schools are administering, to run that system during half term, maybe to send 2 weeks worth of vouchers in the last week before half term. It seems to us that what this is about is government saying that they don't want the concept that free school meals will be during the holidays. So they're taking it away from schools, putting it to local authorities. But the local authorities tell us that the government was explicit with them that the COVID winter grant scheme was not intended to replicate or replace free school meals. And that raises concerns with us about whether we'll end up with a postcode lottery, where some local authorities will have spent a large proportion of their COVID winter grant scheme, which was set up, Eddie, it was set up for poor families at risk of food poverty, but explicitly not as a replacement for free school meals.
Well, I want to ask you about the practicalities. Should there be another government U-turn, is it practical at this stage to have schools administer and run and provide free school meals either through parcels or vouchers in half-term?
So it's 4 weeks away. We ran this system last year. There were problems with it, but we should be learning from it, and we have learned from that. So we think it would be possible. We need the government to be consulting with head teacher organisations, with my own union, about the best way to do that. But it is mad, we think, to change from food packages to voucher schemes, to run those for 4 weeks, and then to ask parents to change to another system for the half-term week, then back to schools, and then back to who for Easter? Are we still in winter for the COVID winter grant scheme, or is there another scheme over Easter? It's much more sensible to have one scheme administered by the schools with a national voucher scheme run by government but administered by schools. That's the best way to do this.